Hello, my name is Jeff, and today I'd like to talk to you about distributed denial of service attacks, or as we all know them, DDoS attacks. A DDoS attack is a cyber attack in which the perpetrator seeks to disrupt the regular flow of traffic to a specific server, service, or network. This disruption is caused by overflowing the target or its connected infrastructure with excessive internet traffic. DDoS attacks utilize numerous compromised computer systems as sources of the attacking traffic. These compromised systems can encompass traditional computers and other interconnected resources like IoT devices. At a conceptual level, a DDoS attack bears resemblance to an unanticipated traffic jam, impeding the regular progression of traffic towards its intended destination. One of the primary challenges in identifying a DDoS attack lies in the familiarity of its symptoms, such as sluggish upload or download speeds, websites becoming temporarily unavailable, intermittent internet connectivity, unusual content or media, or an upsurge in spam. Additionally, the duration and intensity of a DDoS attack can vary significantly, ranging from a few hours to several weeks. This is what is referred to as downtime. DDoS attacks are executed through networks compromising interconnected internet-enabled machines that have been compromised by malware, enabling remote control by an attacker. These individual compromised devices are known as bots or zombies, while a collection of such bots forms a botnet. Once a botnet is established, the attacker can orchestrate an assault by issuing remote commands to each bot within the network. Upon targeting a victim's server or network, each bot within the botnet sends requests to the target's specific IP address. This onslaught of requests has the potential to overwhelm the server or network, resulting in a denial of service for legitimate traffic. The intricacy is that each bot in the botnet is a genuine internet-connected device, thus distinguishing between the malicious attack traffic and the normal traffic becomes a complex task. While there are many DDoS protection solutions and mitigation companies, the reality is that all DDoS protection is vulnerable because of misconfigurations in the protection deployed. As networks become more sophisticated and complex, so do the misconfigurations in their security layers, and at the same time, the DDoS risk. It only takes one successful DDoS attack, exploiting one DDoS protection vulnerability, to shut down your online services. I'd like to introduce you to Matthew Andirani, founder and CEO of MazeBolt, who are introducing Radar, the only solution that identifies all DDoS vulnerabilities by continuously performing non-disruptive DDoS testing for every attack vector across your entire security posture. Hello, Matthew.
Hi, Jeff. How are you?
Good to have you.
Good to.
Matthew, can you please tell us what Radar is and how it solves the critical challenge of DDoS security?
Well, Jeff, as you've mentioned, DDoS protection alone is vulnerable and easy to bypass. MazeBolt Radar is the only solution that identifies and enables the elimination of DDoS vulnerabilities. Even with the best DDoS protection solution in place, every organization suffers up to 75% exposure of their online services. The only way to avoid a damaging DDoS attack is to have zero vulnerabilities in the DDoS protections deployed. Radar performs continuous non-disruptive DDoS testing on all the known targets, exposing all unknown DDoS vulnerabilities, while then prioritizing the remediation that empowers security teams and stakeholders to adopt the new approach to DDoS security. Preventative, proactive, and automated protection. That's the only way to prevent a damaging DDoS attack.
And how does Radar do that?
First, Radar tests the organization's security posture and online services, and of course non-disruptively, for any DDoS vulnerabilities. Radar simulates DDoS attacks for over 150 attack vectors, and uncovers and validates vulnerabilities in layers 3, 4, and 7. Radar identifies volumetric, low and slow, carpet bombing, multi-vector attacks, and other attack vectors. Finally, Radar then prioritizes and manages remediation and validation of those DDoS vulnerabilities, ensuring that they were closed, focusing on key vulnerabilities at any given time. Radar continuously validates and patches all fixes, making sure which patches worked and which are still vulnerable, enabling full visibility into your automated DDoS protection at any time.
And I can only assume that by doing that, you're able to give a full picture to organizations and CISOs?
Absolutely, Jeff. Eventually, Radar provides unparalleled visibility and the full picture of the DDoS security posture. Radar enables DDoS protection to become fully automated and not dependent on manual time to mitigation and emergency response time SLAs, thus maximizing ROI on DDoS security investments while gaining cybersecurity insurance premium reductions and completely preventing a damaging DDoS attack.
And how many DDoS tests does Radar run a year?
Radar runs in excess of 50,000 simulations a year to hundreds of thousands of DDoS attack simulations a year. It can do this comfortably because it is a patented technology that is non-disruptive to IT operations during these DDoS attack simulations. The DDoS Radar testing cycles for each IP address or FQDN name normally run between 4 and 8 hours a day, and this is an ongoing process. Radar automatically moves on to the next IP or FQDN address until the company's entire DDoS attack surface has been tested against all currently known DDoS attack vectors. As new vectors are identified in the wild, Radar automatically starts scrutinizing the services for that particular attack vector.
Does MazeBolt recommend DDoS mitigation vendors?
MazeBolt is completely vendor agnostic. We do not align ourselves with any particular vendor, and we have a commitment to providing our customers with 100% objective testing results. However, we do have our Preferred Remediation Technology Alliance program that is based on mitigation vendors that were identified by MazeBolt as competent in facilitating the streamlined process of vulnerability remediation.
Thank you, Matthew, for sharing your thoughts and this critical information. I hope organizations will indeed adopt this new transformative approach in automating DDoS security and achieve DDoS resilience.